right, let's get all these chats pulled out here. All right, going live on Tickety Talk now. Let's go. And we're live on Instagram now as well. Let's go. And we got 2 minutes before the draft starts here. 2 minutes before the draft starts. And guess it's time to smoke while we wait. Here we go. Let's fire it up for the crew.
All right. Fire them up.
Let's get it. Shout out to Dan. What up, Dan? Let's get it, bro. Dude, I got the number 2 pick in this draft. Yes. So I'm gonna get one of those top 2 running backs. That's where I'm going. Hopefully Josh Allen goes first in the draft. Who knows? The guy who had the first overall pick said he's taking Michael Penix or Tua with his first pick. So let's see if he actually does it. That'd be awesome. Yo, Cali Jam in the house. What up, my brother? Just in time.
You got perfect time. About to start a little puff giving
this motherfucker. All right. So yeah, let's see if he's crazy. I told him I'm going to be streaming it on YouTube and TikTok. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to Penix then. It'll make for good content. I told him I'm going crazy if he does. He don't have the balls. It's only $10, man. You know, but yeah, of course. This is his first draft. Also, I don't think he didn't do. He's in some dynasties, but this is his first draft in the tournament this year. So we'll see. But yeah, Bijan, of course. Of course he's going Bijan. Let's see where everybody else goes here. We got Chase off the board next. Let's see where Dave goes. Dave's not here, man. But he's always drafting good for some reason. He goes CMC. Okay, all right. Uh-oh. Where's Thick Brick? Thick Brick, what is going on? Oh, there he goes. Now he came in. What up, TJ? And yeah, that's Cell Block 6. What up? He said had to take Bijan. Hey, I knew you didn't have the balls, bro. Just kidding. But yeah, I didn't think you were going to, but it sounded good. Crispy said should have taken Tony. Ha! Hold on.
Man, fuck Tony.
There you go. Didn't want to get in trouble on TikTok first minute in. Yeah. And dude, Cell Block 6, you got to get into more of these with us. Did you do, I know you've drafted, you're in dynasty leagues with me. Have you done any of these drafts before? I can't remember if you were in last year or not. Oh shit, where the hell's Darren at? Sure enough. Where you at, bro? I know he works at a hospital, so him having his phone sometimes is a little hit or miss. King D, shout out to the LBC. What up, bro? Would have been crazy work, but this is my only best ball draft. Okay, cool. Got to get into more, bro. You're going to want to do a bunch with us in the off season. It is fun. Oh, good. Darren got his pick in time. Oh, and he went Lamar Jackson. Said only one this year, maybe more soon. Yeah, bro, you got to do more because it's only $10 and you don't have to manage anything. You just draft and that's it. And you can win $10,000, bro. And Saturn on TikTok, what up? Drafted yesterday. I got T-Law, Scat, Javante, JJ, Ladd, Bowers, BTJ, Rams D, Cam Little. Thoughts? I mean, it's cool. Give me like the breakdown. Like what's the give me the league breakdown? Because I don't know, is it a 10-man? Is it a 12-man? Is it PPR, single QB? Touchdown USC. Way too early. I like it. Let's go, man. We've been drafting since February, bro. This is a $10 best ball tournament and $10,000 first place prize. And Cell Block 6, I do them for the chaos, bro. Well, don't let the chaos stop. Like doing one, that's like kind of just like a little bit of chaos. Let's get a lot of chaos. Yeah, because we're drafting every day. Okay, Saturn said 10-man PPR single QB. I think for a 10-man, I mean, it's kind of a little weak. I mean, JJ and Bowers, I mean, those are like the top guys, right? But then then you pick Scat like that early. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know where you got Scat, but like, who'd you take in round like 3 or 4? Because like T-Law wouldn't be going that early. So I'm kind of curious how that like played out. Frizzy friend, what up? He said, okay, over here now. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Is it easier on TikTok? Cell Block 6 than going back and forth? And Touchdown UFC said, what's the scoring? QB going way too early. Now, it's a super flex league where you could start 2 quarterbacks. So there's always going to be at least a few quarterbacks going in the first round. And the scoring for QB is it's actually what I coined as QB premium scoring. It's 6 points for every touchdown. You don't get the 4-point passing touchdown. And then it's every 15 passing yards is 1 point, not 25. So you get like 6 or 7 points for every 100 yards versus like 4 points for 100 yards. So just a little, it's a little bit inflated. Plus you could play 2. So in my leagues, quarterbacks are literally the most important position. And so some people, like when I tell them this, they're like, well, why aren't more quarterbacks going earlier then? And yeah, usually just because you can get a few later. Saturday I was hoping for Puka, but I picked 9. Okay. And Frizzy Fran said way easier with the pip. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Yeah. On the live streams on TikTok, you can do the picture in picture. And shout out to Touchdown USC for throwing down the live gift. You the man. And shout out to Matt throwing down the heart me. Let's get it. And Frizzy Fran says, that's why number 1 sucks. 5 through 8 is better. Well, I feel like once you get past the first couple rounds, you know, like I just like being on the end because I get the 2 close picks, you know. But yeah, and like waiting from round 1 to round 2 kind of sucks because it's like that's all the beefy players, you know, that everybody wants on their squad. So I'm with you about that. And shout out to Daniel Berry. What up? Daniel Berry showing love on both the channels. I appreciate you, my brother. Let's get it. And yay, Johnny in the house. What up? And perfect. Sounds good. Yeah, Crispy said, damn, you drafted already. Fucking Crispy. And Mike, he said dynasty trade London, Jordan Love, 27 first, or Malik and T-Law. I mean, you didn't put if it's a super flex league or a single QB league. I guess I'm just assuming that it's a super flex because you got multiple QBs on the other side. Okay, yeah, super flex. Okay, man. I mean, I think T-Law is better than Jordan Love, but I think I'd rather have that London side. Yeah, especially if I already have that side. If I already have London, Jordan Love, like I don't want to trade away that. Plus that first to get Malik and T-Law, even if you are QB needy, because I'm assuming it's like a QB needy team. And what up, Stanky? He said, "Do you see the Sorsby news?" No, I didn't. Get me up to speed. And hey, what up, Matt? He's on Facebook and TikTok. He said, I go both ways. No homo. And let's see. Landon, what up, bro? He said, you guys do a different league every day? Well, yeah, but it's all a part of a big tournament. You remember me saying that all these drafts, they're all a part of one big tournament. So it's a $10 draft, but all the money is getting pooled together. That's why it's like a $10,000 first place prize. And it's only $10 to get in. Only $10. And Frizzy Fran says still may end up with Tua and Williams as QB. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not going to say anything, but yeah, I mean, you definitely got the option to, and I'm sure you'll get somebody else. And D4K season said, why are 3 QBs going in the first? Because it's a 2 quarterback league. You can start 2 quarterbacks in this league. Oh, that Sorsby's entering the supplemental draft. Okay, I thought that already was going to happen. I guess I didn't know that was new news. But I know that they're like, why wouldn't he want to get the hell out of college like after that shit? You know? This one's kind of tough here. Dude, all the damn running backs just gone. All right, screw it. We'll get Drake London there. I'd like to get him in the 3rd better. And TJ said, question for Daniel Barry, any relationship to Matthew Barry? I hope so. That'd be a lot cooler. Be a lot cooler if you did, man. And yeah, D4K season. Dak season. That's what it is. Dak season. Yeah, 2 quarterbacks, and the quarterback scoring is a tiny bit inflated. It's 6 points per every touchdown, not like 4 points for passing touchdown. So, and Dak season said Hampton before A-Chain. I'm a little surprised about that, but I've been seeing that going. I don't know. Like, I think a lot of people have just mixed feelings about A-Chain in general. I think a lot of people are kind of hating on him a little bit. All right, we're gonna lock down Travis Etienne here. Get 2 running backs and a wide receiver to start. I feel good about that start. Oh well, you ain't getting Williams anymore. Cell block 6. Frizzy Fran, he stole him. He stole him from you. Yeah, you would have had to get Caleb with that 2nd or 3rd pick to be able to get him. He wouldn't have made it back to the 412. Was going to swing neighbors, but yeah, injuries worrisome. Yeah. Yeah, that is one thing that's tough is being at that part of the draft, either 1st or 12th, is like you got to wait a long time in between picks. So it's like you got to jump to be able to get these guys. And I'm with you. I don't think I'd want to take Neighbors at the 3-1. I mean, dude, I've gotten Neighbors in the 4th round in multiple drafts, but yeah, you ain't going to get that. He's not going to last to 412 though. And Mo Pope, he said, when's Javonte Williams going? He usually goes in like round 3 or 4. But probably like around RB 20-ish. I'd say something like that, around RB 20-ish. And Mopo said that high, he was solid with the Cowboys. Yeah, I mean, well, in a super flex league where you start 2 QBs, so he'd be going lower in a single QB league. He's probably going in the 2nd round. Man, this sucks, dude. Like my whole sleeper main account, it's so ridiculous, man. I have so many leagues that are like archived and like I can't get rid of them, and it's like bogging down my whole system. and like can't even delete the leagues or anything. Like that's the part that's stupid. And even when I told Sleeper, they're like, you might just have to start a new account. I was like, what the fuck? How come I can't go through and delete this shit? Yeah, Crispy said trade A-Chain to me, haters. I think I did trade him to you in one league last year, right? And not because I was hating. I mean, it was a hefty price. And Johnny said just bought a foot massager, got the draft on my phone, you're on my laptop, and the World Cup on TV while getting a foot massage. Life don't suck. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we got a lot of picks before me. Said whenever I delete a league, it comes back to life in the previous year's version. Yeah, dude, I don't understand it. Like that's such a flaw within Sleeper. Like, dude, because like all my other accounts are good. Like there's no lag like at all. But like it sucks because like my main account, that's like the one that I use for all the leagues that I manage, and I don't want to have that shit lagging. Like, dude, there might be some important times where I need it not to lag when I'm trying to do some shit. So yeah, it fucking sucks, man. It's so annoying. It is so annoying. And Frizzy Fan said jumped a bit, but like you said, have to at times. Yeah, I mean, there will be people who fall into your lap for sure, but then there's going to be guys who, yeah, you gotta jump a little earlier than hoping he's gonna fall, hoping they'll fall another 20 something picks. DJ said not supposed to sit on it, Johnny, you sicko. Oh man, that shit's funny. Johnny found another use for it. And Johnny said, well, shit, I'll take Daniels and Hurts at the 3-4 turn. Yeah, I mean, Daniels, he's been going there, maybe a little earlier in some, but yeah, I feel like Hurts has fallen off a little bit as far as like how high people are taking him. Because I feel like he's been going in the 4th and the 5th more often than not recently. Dax season said, think Pickens will still be there for you. Man, we'll see. We'll see. Because I don't know, we got a lot of picks, and there's a couple people watching, I'm sure, who are who are in the draft. But this is kind of the area where he goes, anyways. And he just went right now, and Cali Jam is listening, but it wasn't a snipe, Cali Jam. I'm just reading the chat. But that's literally where he goes, like all the time. Is like end of the 3rd, beginning of the 4th. That's just normal. Irish, what up, bro? He said, what up, baller? He said, gonna have to get into one of these million leagues and best ball league again. You got to, bro. You got to. I can't remember. What's your sleeper name? Did you already join one with us? Have you seen me posting the league links in the leagues in league chat? Johnny said he said your foot's not your butt's, weirdo. Yeah. And so, well, that whose foot got broke off in my house? Savages, dude. What is up with this, man? What is up with this crazy QB run? Look what you did, Johnny. Look what you did, bro. Look what you did, you little jerk. Who knows? Who knows it? Who knows it? I wish I was in 3 best ball last year, but I have to double check the sleeper name. Okay, cool. You got to get into more than 3. Got with the $10,000 prize. You want to throw down more than 30 in the off season. Fizzy fans, QB run. Good for me. Yeah, well. Yeah, because you already got a first one. But yeah, a lot of skill guys are gonna fall right here, right? Dude, how did it go from me picking in the 3-2 and only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quarterbacks were gone? And since I picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 quarterbacks gone, 11 quarterbacks gone. Dude, not cool, man. Not cool. That was pretty whack. I'm surprised that Goff landed, man. As many touchdowns as Goff has thrown last year. Like, dude. Frizzy Fred said, sheesh. Yeah, you ain't getting them, bro. You ain't getting them. Dude, I mean, definitely a little bit of a tear break after Goff. I mean, how many quarterbacks have gone now? So 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18 quarterbacks through the first 4 rounds. Yeah, TJ knows. Look what you did, you little jerk. I think the value is too good to pass up there. Let's see how many people got the huevos to take a third quarterback, in the 5th round when you still got all these skill players still there. Gotcha, Frizzy Fran. And Bradley, yes, super flex. And dude, if you just popped in like right this second, you probably didn't hear me going crazy because like I picked it the 3-2 and only 5 quarterbacks were gone. And then like 11 quarterbacks went like in between my 2 picks. From the 3-2 to the 4-11, I was going crazy. Yeah, if it was a 2 quarterback league, like I would just be making. I wouldn't have taken a quarterback. I mean, if it was a single quarterback league, I wouldn't have even taken a quarterback there. I would have just waited still. Okay, Bradley said I've been here. It's an insane QB run, dude. Insane. Damn near everybody has 2 quarterbacks on their squad. If you're looking just at the right side of the screen now. I know a couple people don't, but yeah, it's crazy. Crispy said, gonna do the 3-legged race at the hospital. Remove my foot from your ass. And Uncle Frank is my spirit animal. Dude, hell yeah, man. Fucking Uncle Frank, man. Yeah. So sorry I had to ruin your fun, Mr. Cheapskate. It's a Hush trying to psych us out from stealing the last few good quarterbacks. Just leave it with Gino. Ha! No quarterbacks taken. You know why? Because look at the skill players that you guys are taking. You're going to take the bottom end quarterbacks right now as a third quarterback instead of like a top end skill player. Come on. Frizzy Fran said, I'm here for the chaos. Let's go. It is definitely getting crazy real early. And Brad said, I love the Jacobs pick. That's a steal. Everyone's fading him, but he'll be fine. I really don't think that he's going to get in trouble this year. I mean, there's got to be some actual like evidence, videos, photos of like something like happening to where he's going to miss time this year. Because, dude, when you go to court and you're dealing with shit like that, like, man, they could push it out like 2 months at a time, like very, very easily. So like either way, it's like ever since I can't remember what case that was, but it was one of the guys with the 49ers where like a chick lied on him, but like the 49ers cut him like right away. Like they cut him right away as soon as they heard the news. And then he ended up being found not guilty. And then so it was like then I think he sued the 49ers and then he ended up like winning some money he ended up winning and getting money because of that. And so now the NFLPA, like, unless there's physical, like, video, photos, like anything like that, they let the whole court process play out before they make a move. So that's why I'm confident with Jacobs and just loving that pick in the 5th. Dude, Patrick, I cannot remember this going. It's got to be going back like 6-7 years. Like this before COVID, where there was some kind of domestic violence issue, and the girl lied on him, and then like they didn't find out the lying part until later. But like he got released from the 49ers, and like he ended up like getting money like from the NFLPA because of it. I can't remember his name. I know someone remembers. Frizzy Fan, long story short, Hustler drafting Ayuk. I'm not drafting Ayuk anywhere anytime soon. If you want to draft him in the top 10 rounds, like do it. I'm not even going to read that out loud. I love food. But Frizzy Fran's in here too. We'll see. Johnny said, since I'm stuck at the 12, I'm taking a bunch of guys. I don't really have shares of Bucky and Rice to the moon or to the mall or to the mail. Is it mail? Mall? I can't even see. That's funny. Yeah, and you already got your 2 quarterbacks, so smart move for you picking up some more skill players. But dude, and Rice in the 6th, man, as your first, like that's that's pretty awesome. Brad said opinions on Josh Downs at his ADP. I mean, dude, I like taking him at his ADP because it's hella low, and he's probably going to be the number 2. Well, I guess number 3 if you if you throw Warren in the mix, and then number 4 if you throw JT in the mix. But I don't know how many receptions JT is going to actually get though. The mall like the dawn of the dead. Nice. Yes, Michael, thank you. It was Reuben Foster. Thank you. I didn't want to do the research on it and I could not remember his name, but yes, that is exactly who it was. And ever since his case, they changed it. Like the NFLPA, they're not they're not playing around like anymore. Like you can't cut these guys before they've actually been found guilty of the crime. Damn, dude. Garrett Wilson at the 6'9". Whew.
69, dudes!
This one's a little tough here. This one is a little tough here. Not too excited about that pick. Not at all. Jerry said, who's number 1? Alec Pierce. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I guess the Colts are just going to be very, very weird the more that I think about it. It's very, very weird. Man, this sucks. With the now I am gonna have to just get I'm just gonna have to change and get a whole other account. That is so lame. Dang it, man. Hey, shout out to Buck coming through on TikTok. What up, bro? Leave some comments over there. Let's get TikTok let's get TikTok popping a little bit. All right, fuck it. We'll get Jameson Williams in the 7th round. I really don't like him as my wide receiver too, but we'll get more and more. And Brad says CJ Stroud's awesome when Tank Dell's on the field. So he's been taking a lot of snaps and OTAs. I hope he comes back, man, because they really. I mean, you just need more guys out there, is what it is. Like, dude, Nico can only do so much when he's getting double and triple teams like every damn play. Yeah, Frizzy Friends did not like those at all. Yeah, McLaurin and Tate. I mean, Tate's someone I feel like I'm kind of avoiding at his ADP. I mean, in best ball is probably the perfect place to take him, but you got to take him so early, though. Like, that's what sucks about it. Giants had a glossed over GW. I should have taken him over Bucky. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Bucky definitely wouldn't have made it back to you. You see how many running backs like went. But I'm a little nervous about Buck. And missile. Yes, it is super flex. That's why there's so many quarterbacks going early. If you look in the 4th round, that was such an insane QB run. It was ridiculous. Frizzy Fran said hated both those picks, but not enough time to rely on who to figure out, and did a run again. Yeah, for sure. Because there's still going to be a lot more wide receivers to snatch up. Has good value on Loveland. He's usually going higher than the 7th. Brad said Jaden Higgins to the moon. I mean, if everybody could stay healthy, I'm with it. Like it might not be like super heavy volume for anybody except Nico, but like the efficiency would be awesome. Especially with a guy like Higgins anyways. Like that's all you want, him to get a little bit efficient to where you could actually start him as a flex. Giant said that Terry Sleeper got back to me and gaslighted me. All the issues I told him about, they said must be on my end because everything's working perfectly. Yeah, everything's working perfectly if you don't have a million leagues archived like myself and probably like you, I wonder if it'll let me change my email on the main account and then like open up a new account with the other email. I wonder if that's a possibility. And round in third. Yeah, he is. I was probably going to be targeting him in the 8th or the 9th, so hopefully he makes it. Brad said Higgins was Texas first round pick 2025. Not first round, but their first pick. Okay. Yeah, what was he, a third round pick or a second round pick? I can't even remember. But yeah, I mean, Texans have been trading away a lot of their top picks, so it kind of is what it is. And Noah, this is the Sleeper. It's on the Sleeper app. And I do these drafts every day. They're $10. And if you want to get into one, just message me. I'm the number 2 team. You can see my username. It's at FFHustler420. And Brad said, I think around the teens. Okay. Willis and Daniel Pesos Jones off the board. Shout out to Zeb and Marco. Did I shout you out, Marco from the future? What up? And James said, you're doing this early. Yeah, it's called the best ball. It's a best ball style of league where you just draft and the season kind of plays itself out. We do this in addition to all the other drafts, and we do this as opposed to doing mock drafts where there's like, there's no stakes at all on it. Frizzy friends said time to go full tilt now. And James said JSN not going number 1's crazy. Yeah. He goes high. How high did he go? He went pretty low in this one. He usually goes a lot higher. Michael said indica or sativa. I'm pretty sure it's the jet fuel from Rhythm. I just did right now, and I'm pretty sure that this is an indica, 32.99% THC. Whoo. And Marco said mock drafts with mock trades. And Johnny said, Miss Pesos, bring all the picks. Brings all the picks to the yard. All right. Where the hell? 162. I guess we had an issue. What the hell? I don't even have one. I don't even have that one pulled up. Uh-oh, let's go, Darren. Oh, just in time. Well, no Geno Smith for me, but I'll take Bryce. Not mad at it. Let's see. Oh, full tilt. He wasn't lying. Let's go. Man. I want to go with a wide receiver here, but Ramondre Stevenson shouldn't be here in the 9th round, so I got to lock him down. Yo, Minnesota Marty, what up? And Crispy said, when do you guys draft? September? I mean, it's crazy, guys only being in like one league or whatever. And like you draft so early, and like if I only played in one draft, I probably wouldn't be drafting that early, but we're playing in a bunch of leagues. Dang it, I cannot believe that I didn't even notice. Did not even change the clock in this one. And Premier said, I mean, I have 50 teams. Eventually, I'll win one. Well, if you're a scrub, you'll only win one with 50 teams. I mean, shit, the last 2 years, I've won, I think, 17 combined championships. But yeah, if you like set your bar like hella low like that, like you probably just suck in general and probably shouldn't play in 50 leagues. Just saying. And Marco said, need to get back into drafting. But very distracted with the World Cup. I mean, dude, that's, it only comes around once every 4 years. I expect it, bro. And he said, watch the Dutch over Dallas, or the Scots taking over Boston. Okay, nice. That's cool. Yeah, Premier Arc said 17's rookie numbers. Sure, bro. Sure, bro. Yeah. And TJ said, Huss, who's your Daniel Pesos guy this year? The guy you talk shit about, but could flip the script. Well, I mean, you got to remember how late I was drafting Pesos last year. I mean, getting him in the 20s, originally before like things started progressing, with OTAs and all that. And then it was like, yeah, he was just like taking over. And then he went a lot higher. But that's a good question. Who have I been talking mad shit about? I gotta think about that. That's a really good question. And Johnny said, fun fact, Leonard Fournette is 5 days younger than Natalie Dyer, who's super skinny older sister from Stranger Things. Okay. I've never watched Stranger Things. I got a couple I got the old school Stranger upside down house Lego, but that's about as far as my connection goes to Stranger Things. Marcos, my Instagram's full of videos of that. No Scotland, no party. Hell yeah, dude. Did you have you seen any videos of the Korean dudes partying in Mexico? Those videos are classic. Like those guys were going hard in Mexico. It looked hella fun too. Like it looked like they were having hella fun. Frizzy France said, got to get back to locking in. You better, bro. You better. We're still drafting. I mean, through the first 10 rounds, you're still drafting offensive starters. I mean, if you take 3 quarterbacks, it's through the first 11 rounds. So yeah, we still got 2 more picks of here of starting guys. Huh. What the hell? Why am I feeling like I'm missing someone here? Totally am. Where is he picked? Oh, Dave got him. I was like, where the hell was Chris Godwin taken? He took him in the 9th. Okay. Ooh, Brown said the J.K. Dobbins snipe. Cali Jam got him. Marco said, nope, haven't seen that. Well, now that I talked about it, now you're going to see it. I bet you. You're going to see it. I seen him. Dang it, it sucks because I know who Dave's gonna pick with his next pick, and it's lame. Damn it, Dave. And how'd you get hooked up with London at the 7-4? What the hell? I guess he's not getting them. Where are we gonna go this damn pick now? This 10th round pick sucks. And user said Jackson Dark, bad pick. That's wild. Defend yourself, Frizzy Fran. Uh-oh. Frizzy Fran, so you blocked me on this this pick. I'll just have to cope. Uh-oh. Man, that's the 2 wide receivers that I wanted with that pick. Now gone. It sucks. Because now I feel like no matter who I'm picking, that I'm chasing. All right, screw it. Let's get some tight end premium action in there. A lot of wide receivers. A lot of wide receivers gone in these last 2 rounds. All right, there we go. I got my 10 offensive starters. Yo, Anthony in the house. What up, bro? Yeah, everybody's like this is like the cell phone version. Everyone's on the other one. And shit, I didn't even notice that there's multiple people chatting over here because Zeb chatting over here as well. Thanks, guys. Sorry. Totally missed that chat over there. What up, guys? You still over there, Anthony? Loving the 7-4 makes me wish I didn't take Bowers. I mean, you know, not everyone's going to get him that late, but yeah, for sure. Marco said the game can end in a tie in the group stage, and you can still bet on that too. Cool. Ha! Cali Jam said didn't even see that Brown only had 1 RB. All right. Time to smoke. Let's get it. Frizzy fan said having Dart had to take likely and get stuck on the dynasty shit. Yeah, man, double it up, bro. Double it up.
Double it up.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of good drafters in this draft today because I felt like I was chasing a lot in these first rounds. Really felt like I was chasing a lot and always kind of like having to jump on a guy higher versus like getting good value out of players. Crisscross Caleb in third's a little crazy as a Bears fan. Yeah, he usually goes in like the third or the second, so I think that's kind of right on par. If that is it's because you don't know it's a 2 QB league because you can start 2 quarterbacks. That's why he went in the third. You can start 2 quarterbacks. Frizzy Fran said, for real though, he said I did a funsies pick and I felt like I'm scrambling, right? Right? Because I don't think I did a funsy pick necessarily. I felt like I got good, like Josh Jacobs is like one of the only ones. Well, I guess Goff, I felt like I got like good value, like as well. Nah, I felt like I got good value on actually a couple picks. I guess I just feel like right now with those last 2 picks, I just felt like everybody who I wanted there was just like gone and just like taken in within the last round, like right ahead of me. And B, would you rather have Jackson Dart or Joe Burrow? I'd rather have Joe Burrow. Joey B is going to have a good comeback year this year. Oh, shit. Dude, this got like real hot in here. I will be right back. Bear with me for a few seconds. Whew, had to turn the AC down. It's getting hot as hell in here randomly. And Frizzy Fran said Dart's going to come out this year, to be honest. I mean, dude, it sucks because he gives me Anthony Richardson vibes on like not being able to protect himself. I get real nervous about that. Frizzy Fran said, bro, plays healthy like bro we used to love. It's a no-brainer, but that's a big if to me. Yeah, I mean, I guess same kind of thing with Dart with me. Is like the way he runs, he's so reckless. Whew. Jordan Mason, let's go. And Gabagoo said, what a value. Oh, Burrow in the second's insane. Yeah, I mean, he goes in, he's usually going in the second, actually. Oh, because you don't know. He said that was sarcasm, bro. Oh, it's because you think this is a single QB league. Is that why? It's 2 quarterback league, so you can start 2 quarterbacks. So that's normal. What the hell? Oh, dang. TikTok and the substances. Oh, he said, no, generally think that's value. Okay. So where was the sarcasm on? Almost my pick. Got a couple. Oh, was responding to the guy in the chat. Okay. And B said Hampton or James Cook. I'll be on the James Cook side. Still close, though. Yeah, Mason was a good pick. I mean, get him 2 rounds later after Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones older than Fournette and the Stranger Things girl. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hey, Crispy dude, why are you doing so many mocks? How much practice do you need? Right? Sorry, Cell Block. Sorry, Frizzy Fran. Taking them from you, bro. Not letting you have them. Not letting you have them. And Dave, are you in the chat? Because I'm not letting you have them either, bro. Watch this. Here we go. Just because you always get me, I'm going to get you back. Boom. You don't get both of them, bro. I was going to try to do that. But since you stopped me, I'll make sure I stop you. Oh, man. We already got a trade pending in the 150. Oh, man. Thanks, Crispy. What do we got here? Oh, man. We already got 2027 picks in the mix. Now I got to make sure that they paid. Man, Dave, you motherfucker. Dang it. So did the dude pay for the pick or not? Oh, shit. Multiple. Right. Is that the right side? Let's see. All right. Still got a lot of picks before me. And B said, I want to trade CMC for some good value. Well, thing is, I mean, are you Dynasty League, right? Like, I mean, are you just not going for it like at all? Because the one thing that's kind of tough is like, dude, as good as CMC is, people are gonna like make excuses and lowball you just because of his age. So that's one thing that kind of sucks about trying to trade CMC. Okay. And he did pay for the pick. All right, there we go. Yep, good to go. And he's usually on it too. Just had to double check. Nice picks, Johnny. Nick Bolton in the land, man. Marco said, keep cream hunting dynasty. Nah, kick him to the curb, bro. Kick him to the curb as fast as he kicked that chick. Frizzy Fran feels like Band-Aids on a, on a gun wound. I'm cooked. You just took some guys a little too early. Simpson, you took way too early. Kamara, you took insane, way too early. Singleton, you took way too early. Outside of that, I mean, dude, you got some. I mean, Olave at the 5-1. I mean, that's good value. Tate, I don't know. That may be too early, but that's kind of like where he goes, though. So more of like a personal thing. He said, I'm in for the chaos. Let's go. Let's go. And B said, I want a solid wide receiver and running back in return. You ain't going to get that, dude. Like, why would, like, you just have to think about it. Like, who would be a solid wide receiver and running back that you'd want to get back? Like, especially if it's dynasty, you have to get picks. That's how you can get more. And then use those picks to trade for stuff. TJ said, I've been trying to sell CMC for months. Everyone had excuses and just calls him old. Yeah. So it's like, unless you're going to like sell him for pennies on the dollar, you know, it's like you just gotta when guys get this age, like it doesn't matter how good they are, you know, because like even if he has value, it's not dynasty. Oh, what is it? It's a keeper league. But I mean, especially in non-dynasty leagues, like guys even making trades right now. I mean, I guess guys get like a little antsy, but like you gotta find someone who really wants CMC. Because yeah, if it's not a dynasty, age doesn't matter, but gotta find someone that really wants CMC. Because it's still early. And like people are trading out of like luxury right now, not out of necessity. And you want people to trade out of necessity. That's how you get like better deals on players. Johnny said, I'd buy CMC for a 2024 first. Yeah, I'm with you. All right. Another Bolski here. Let's make this pick first. All right, we'll get top heavy at IDP. Oh, nice pick, sell block. There you go. Let's see it. Let's see it. Touchdown UFC said USC said team 5. Who's that? Lassie? What about him? All right. Got my anchors at IDP. All right, here we go. Who's smoking with me? Who's coming with me, man?
All right. Fire them up.
They said then team 7. Show enough. Okay. Frizzy France, I can't believe I saw Jennings there. I mean, he's been going later than that because he's like the number 1 on San Fran last year, but now he's like the number 3 on Minnesota. So that's why he's been going later. Whew. Giants, that oldest RB I bought in ages was Saquon off Crispy a couple months ago. Yeah, I feel it. I think I bought Derrick Henry and Saquon in the same deal. And I can't remember who I got back, who else I got back, but I think it was like a first, second, a third, a seventh, and then a next year's second. But I feel like I got 4 players. Got some IDP also. Crispy said a motherfucker could trip on his balls during the preseason, during training camp. Kyler's number 3 wide receiver don't really do stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see how it all plays out. But yeah, that's why. That's just why Jennings hasn't been going that high. This might be this might be one of the highest times that he has been drafted. Marco said, keep Burton Watkins or Sanborn. Oh, man. Probably keep Sanborn. But yeah, I mean, not really all. None of them great either way. I'm sure this is like the very bottom right of your bench. Frizzy France had traded Walker last year right before Charbonnet went down. I forget what was the package. Okay. Yeah, bad timing. Bad timing because his value shot up, but sold Stafford and Williams in a package for him and a lot of others. There you go. All right. We're halfway through. We got more. Frizzy fan, how do you get rid of good but old players? You got to wait till the middle of the season and trade them for draft picks when you know that you're already moving towards next year. It's timing. That's what it's all about. Timing. Because a guy like CMC, if he's balling mid-season, you could sell him for an insane haul to someone who's trying to win a championship. But that's what it comes down to. Got to be the right buyer. Got to be the right time. Patience. Having patience is the tough part. Because a lot of people want to make the moves now. Rebuild now. Right on the spot. And easier said than done sometimes. Yeah, see, Frizzy Fan said, yep, agreed. Time and leverage was all about. Exactly. There's no leverage right now. Everyone's in the same ballpark. 0-0. And, I mean, some people have injuries, but we're not even thinking about injuries right now. Like, once people have an RB go down, I'm like, fuck, I only got like one good RB now. I'm going to trade away 4 firsts for CMC. Giants has sent the 109, 209 for Saquon. Pretty sure Crispy took Beavis and Butthead with the picks. Yeah. Even though Butthead has the hamstring issue, yeah. Marco said, pretty deep team, but Best Ball Dynasty still confuses me because no IR spots or taxi squad. Yeah. Confuses me too. It sucks. So, like, the bench is just, like, insanely deep because of it. I wish they would fix that. Frizzy Friend said, someone's QB goes down. It's like having personal gold mine for stacked at QB. Bro, a couple years ago, I sold Mason Rudolph for a 3rd rounder. Like, because the person could not lose. They're like, I can't lose and I don't have any quarterback. I'm going to, like, literally take an L by taking a 0. I got a 3rd round pick. I think Rudolph put up like 5 or 6 points that game. But it was all about timing and leverage because that person did not want to lose that week. And ended up losing. Johnny, if you grade me out Hunter towards IDP, bro, that just makes your IDP worse. You could retract that statement if you want. I'm ready, Frizzy. I'm ready, bro. The only thing happening right now is crackhead trades. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. Damn it. Frizzy Fran got me. I was about to take Inception right there. Damn it. All right. If you're zigging, I'm zagging. There we go. I'm taking Quincy right now before Dave tries to get him from me. Sucker. Frizzy Fran said, Bob and weave. You know it, bro. I was about to go wide receiver. I just switched it up. I'm going IDP. Edwin Cooper, that's a good pick, too. Giants said 3 solos and 3 receptions for 40 yards will make him a top 10 DB. No way. Frizzy Fran said, how many IDPs we get? So you have 5 starters, any position. I tell people get between 10 and 12. Get between 10 and 12 for your depth. Marco said the players are not on the order. I always have to scroll through my entire bench. Yeah. I hate that too. Like, I wish we could organize it, the bench. It really sucks that you can't. Crispy said 1-9 dynasty pick right now. Start up Beavis or Butthead. Dude, Butthead's way cooler than Beavis. Beavis is way too high strung for me. And Frizzy Fran said, oops. What do you mean? You still got time. I mean, you got 2. I wouldn't have taken Parsons that early, but Max Crosby, I mean, that's on par with where he goes. Well, I feel like Hutchinson went out of steal compared to like Crosby. And shout out to B sending the rose in. Let's get it. MT said, can you visit Red Lobster and try? Can you visit Red Lobster and try to consume 200 shrimp? Well, if I go by myself, I probably could, especially if I get like a drink or 2. Like I was doing it with the fam and I felt like I was holding them up. Like everybody wanted to leave and stuff. So I felt a little rushed, but you know. Dave said, damn straight. I ain't letting you do it to me again. Okay. I don't know if you guys have seen Entourage, but it's one of my favorite shows ever. And Andrew Dice Clay is in it. And one of his famous lines is, I told you, Dice does the fucking, okay? You don't fuck Dice. Dice does the fucking. Anybody in the chat a fan of Entourage? That's here. Just type out Entourage if you are. Marco said that one trade you vetoed a couple months ago that the dude left the league because of it. Which trade was it? Because I cannot remember. But I remember the situation, but I cannot remember the trade. Johnny said my mask off. That's 18 points. Travis Hunter for IDP MVP. Get out of here. And TJ said, only league I traded for CMC, I gave up a first and a second, but I already had A-Chain, Brown, and Harvey. Dude, I mean, you got to go back a couple years. I think this was A-Chain's rookie year where I traded 2 firsts and A-Chain for CMC. But I won that year because of it. So, you know, say la vie. Marco said just 200 amateur. Man, that's a lot of little shrimps, man. A lot of little shrimps. And it said the one where he tried to trade Malik Willis. Oh, yeah. Tried to trade Malik Willis for Terrence Ferguson. What the hell, man? Yeah, that was such a dumb trade, man. Like, dude, why couldn't he do that with like any other position besides a quarterback? Like, that's what sucks is like I can't, like, we can't let quarterbacks like go for nothing. We really can't, man. Like, I mean, it sucks. Frizzy Fran, forget which year, but the first time CMC went down for the year, I had the 101 and I got him never again. I feel like that was the COVID year. I feel like COVID year was him and Saquon that both went down that year, if I'm not mistaken, in back-to-back weeks. Because pretty sure 2019 was his big year. Right? I'm pretty sure because he was a rookie in 2017. 2018, he did really good. Like he officially put himself on the map. I mean, he was still a second round pick in fantasy in 2018. Then 2019 was the boom year, and then 2020, him and Saquon both got hurt in like, I feel like it was Saquon week 2, and then CMC week 3, like something like that. Dude, Stoner keeps taking he just keeps taking Sean Tucker earlier and earlier. Why are you doing that? Dude, I want to get him, but I don't want to freaking have to jump up that high for him at the same time either. Okay, yeah, Marco, I remember. So exactly that trade. Yeah, for sure. Ha! Took Butthead St. Brown. Smart man. Johnny said, I had 2 guys quit because I wouldn't let one guy trade away Devonta Smith and a 27 first for Jalen Milrow and a 27 second. What? It was to his buddy invited to league. What the hell? Dude. Come on, man. Like, why? Oh, look at Show Enough locking down Buddha Baker. Ready, guys?
You want to get high? Are we going to get high? Just let me get high.
Just let me get high. Let's go. Got a little while before my picks. And I got 4 IDP guys right now. I'm feeling good about my IDP starters. Marco said I have Sean Tucker in half my hustler leagues. Nice. Dude, I feel like he's gonna be a good depth piece this year, a good role player on a lot of squads. Damn, Cali Jammy got Shador late. I feel like every time I get Watson, someone snipes Shador from me on purpose. Just like Brown taking him on Warrior in the 19th round, bro. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. You would have lasted a few more rounds. I wouldn't. He is only one of 2 guys in my queue. But I don't know if I would have necessarily taken him in the 20th round, but it doesn't matter now. Frizzy Friend ever since CMC is off the board. Said, I don't give a fuck. Said, you burned me once.
I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck.
Frizzy Fran said we're gonna run this one back. Hustler, maybe Wednesday. You just let me know, bro. I'm gonna keep posting the leagues in the previous league chat, so just be on the lookout. Literally every single day. Like if you already know that you want to jump in like a day in advance or 2 days in advance, just shoot me a message on Sleeper and I'll get you the link in advance. But yeah, dude. Definitely down to, I mean, dude, we're doing this all the time. So it's if you want to run it back. But yeah, if you jump in and you're going to be in the chat and shit, hell yeah, dude, I'll make sure that I'm in that I'm drafting also. For the most part, when I go live, I try to draft. Oh. Oh. Whew. Let's see it show enough. Man, that was a good one. Yeah, we'll see. I might have to draft my 5th IDP guy just to make sure to lock down a real dope number 5. Still a lot of good ones, but yeah, sounds good, Frizzy Fran. I'm ready. I'll be bobbing and weaving. Marco said, talking about Sanders. What are your thoughts on Raheem Sanders? Yeah, not too much value. I mean, should be a taxi squad or end of the bench type of guy. Byron Young could get a feast now with Garrett on the other side. I mean, dude, a lot of people going to be that way. I feel. Cell block 6 took Judy right there. Come on. I left him because I didn't think that you were going to take him. Thank you, Johnny. Totally forgot. Dude.
You bastard!
Man, can't believe you just did that, man. Cannot believe it. There you go. I'll take one guy that you probably wanted. I don't know if you wanted him or not, but he's going around this range. Nice pick, Dave, on the D Winters. D Winters is going to be good in Dallas. It's Frizzy Francis. To be honest, I'm just tapping the screen. Knock it off. How many bowls or dabs deep are you? Yeah, who's going to help me out? Who's going to throw in a super chat so we can get a fat dab rolling? We're more than halfway through. But for anyone who's in the draft with me, it's only in your best interest to throw in a super chat and try to get me off my game here with a fat dab. And don't forget, Zell super chats can be thrown in as well. Johnny Judy is Pooty. Landman running even more free. Dude, I mean, Myles Garrett is going to improve that defense so much. Just wait. Like, dude, all the cornerbacks and safeties, more interceptions. More, there's going to be a lot more for whoever ends up playing the nickel or whoever's like a little bit more in the box, like a lot of short passes, to try to get rid of the ball when Myles Garrett's about to kill the quarterback, and ends up turning into just a lot more random tackles. Yeah. Frizzy Fran, honestly, low on RBs. Yeah, I mean, you got to have them, though. I mean, how many do you have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, you can't rock a whole season with just the 4 that you have. You're going to need more either way. Ooh, look at that. Warhammer getting some strange in the 22nd round. Because of Crispy, we had to draft him in like round 12 last year. 22-12 seems like hella value for Manuel Wilson. Yeah, it's probably, I mean, number 2 for most of the season. Marco said, always when Alex smokes his draft are Stranger Things. He said, like drafting Frank Gore Sr. Dude, knock it off. I didn't draft Frank Gore Sr. I waiver wired Frank Gore Sr., okay? Thought it was Frank Gore Jr., and either way it was wrong because he's ended up sucking in the NFL either way. Didn't even matter. Did not even matter. QB facing the Rams on the island this year. Yeah, it ain't gonna be good. It ain't gonna be good for the guys going against their defense because their defense was already like pretty good, and like Myles Garrett, like such a bump up from Jared Verse. Let's see if Dave is on some snipe stuff right here. There's only one guy I'll get mad if you draft. That's it, just one guy. I got 5 in my queue right now though. Let's see it. Let's see it. Nope. It was not him. I'll take the guy. Oh, but Spears, that was one of the guys who was in my queue. Marco said, did Gore ever play a snap since he got drafted? Literally just a couple snaps. That's it. Literally just a couple. I feel like it's like 10 or less that he's played ever since he got drafted. So no, he's rarely touched the field. There's almost very little difference between Frank Gore Sr. and Frank Gore Jr., if we're being honest, like about the fantasy points scored since he's been drafted. Frank Gore Jr. has not really scored. He's only scored maybe a point or two more than his pops in the same amount of time. And Frank Gore Sr., you know, like him being on the bench, he's going to be at least giving advice, bringing the younger guys up, you know, like Frank Gore Jr., like, man, it's kind of just like a waste of a spot. Either way, you know, it's going to be tough to fill his dad's shoes. His dad was a beast, man. Dad's a freaking beast. Go, baby. It's locked down. Locked down a couple late running backs. Hey, what up? TJ said, had to check it out from the upside down. Let's go. From the tickety talk. Let's get it. Yeah, TJ, thanks for coming through on TikTok. Yeah, what's the difference? Well, I mean, one's vertical and the other's, you know, the regular horizontal or whatever. But I think everything should be the same. Fizzy fan said wanted Spears. Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like good 22nd round, good value. He was in my queue. I don't think I would have taken him there, but he was one of the guys in the queue, though. All right, let's go. People are doing a lot of thinking right now. Let me tell you, they're doing a lot of thinking. Boom, boom. You got to go on the taxi swap. Guess I keep him for 1 year, more year. Maybe I'll get a chance. Yeah. Maybe. But more than likely,
it's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. So you get Nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
It's more than likely what's happening. Yeah, because he's going to be like probably even too old to be a practice squad guy. TJ said having the board under the picks or under the feed makes it easier to see the picks. Okay. Frizzy friends say keep making a queue. Every time it's my pick, they're all gone. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And TJ, I do have an exact same view of this on YouTube as well. Said YouTube side by side is hard to read without the zoom. Okay. Dang, should I only do the I guess it's tough when like Jamie comes on and stuff. Have you seen the other YouTube? It's on my same channel. I have 2 streams going right now. One looks just like this on TikTok, and then one is the one that you're accustomed to already. Uh-oh. Here we go. There we go. Let's see it, Dave. This is a big time pick here, bro. Yes, yeah, no, just used to the old way. I said I bet guests would clutter the feed. Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, now it's cool. I'm streaming both ways. I'm live like on so many different places right now in so many different ways. It's cool. Yeah, because right now there's 4 streams going on YouTube. There's 2 going on Facebook. We got Patreon, Kick, Rumble, TikTok. Yeah, I think, and Instagram. So there's like 11 feeds going at once right now. Pretty cool. Let's see it, Frizzy friend. Let's see it, bro. Johnny said, forgot. Where did he go? Forgot about Teddy. Should be ready. He said they say he's way ahead of schedule. Oh, there we go. Oh, you got him. You could have got him later. All right, there goes my number 5. Oh, yeah, and Twitch. Yeah, 12 streams going at once. Because, yes, we are live on Twitch as well. Hell yeah, dude. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. TJ, you cool, man? Like how? Okay. Man, I fucking love that movie.
All right.
Such a classic. Such a classic. That's one that I could put on literally anytime, and it's all good. Anytime that one could get. Anytime, any mood, any day, any time of the day. That movie just never gets old. And then it's funny because like they're making fun of Slater earlier where he's like, all right, check you later. And I was like, man, he's such a fucking dork, man. Check you later. And then what they say is like, maybe if you got past the sniffing butt stage, and he's like, hey man, it's quality, not quantity, man. So funny. Classic. Let's see where Johnny goes here. at the 25-26 turn. We are knee deep in this, baby. Johnny said, I thought you might grab him around this time, to be honest. I've been waiting. I mean, I try to get a little greedy with getting like the value that I can off of some of these guys. He's one of them where like I've just got him so many times in the like 29, 30 that it's like it's tough to get him in the 24th, 23rd, whatever. Kirk and Ridley. Dang, I have 8 running backs. Think we're good on the running backs. There's still one that I might grab if Cali Jam doesn't grab them. Better just do it, Cali Jam. Better do it. Better do it. That's it. Better do it, man. Nope, he didn't do it. Got a wide receiver instead. All right, it's time to fill up this queue. Man, I really want to do some more like movie podcasts. I guess I got to figure out the way that I want to do it though, because I do like the long podcast, but like it's also like people have to watch them as well, or like it's not really fun if like nobody watches and we spend like 3 hours and like we get like 10 views. Like it's kind of whack. I know I want to keep these to like maybe like 45 minutes or so, but it doesn't give us a lot of time to get like stoned and talk about stuff. I like really talking about the movies also. What do you guys think? Like, what do you guys think about that? And would anybody be down to like come on and do a movie podcast like with me? I know me and Vanessa are still going to be doing some. I'd even thought about like me and Noble like doing some, like forcing Noble to watch like some 90s movies and then getting his like getting his raw feedback. And I do like doing the watch alongs. It's just a lot with the editing. That's why I haven't really been doing it. Maybe one of these old guys have some spike games. Yeah, Kirk, get mad targets. Yeah. Maybe doesn't do it with you. And force Noble to watch Mighty Ducks, Little Giant, shit like that. Exactly. And Marco said, when are you doing the movie podcast? Well, I'm not really sure yet. I mean, me and Vanessa did like a few things, and I'm always posting things like on the shorts but yeah, I haven't. Me and Vanessa did 2 podcasts, and I was like, I don't know, maybe like 2 months ago or so. And then I needed to get my new computer to be able to do more. And so we haven't jumped in, because I'm pretty sure it's her turn to make me watch a movie. Pretty sure that's what it is. Nice. Marco said, I'd join you. Hell yeah, dude. Because yeah, the watch alongs are good, and I know we got to like mix those in, but I think it would be fun to do just do like 45 minutes to an hour talking about one movie. Because I also think when people see longer than an hour time, it like it deters people from watching until you get to a certain status. Then people will listen no matter how long. But the YouTube channel, we have like let me see, I don't even know how many exact members or subscribers. Let me go check, because I know we're over 20,000. Dude, we're almost to 30,000, 29,673. Yeah. That one's moving on up. And even my Vegas living channel, like, dude, I think it's almost at 4,000 at 4,000 subscribers. Let me go check. No, okay, just crossed 3,000, but it's almost getting to the point where I might be able to earn some money on that channel. Frizzy fans say getting to the bottom of the barrel now. It's slim pickings. Oh yeah, it's very, very slim. The pickings definitely be slim. All right. Let's see where Johnny goes here. Let's see it, Johnny. Here's Johnny. I don't know if let me see. Did I get that? No, I don't think I have that one yet. I do have this random one though.
Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Smokey, what up? So let me get a grade tonight if you do them. Yeah, I'll be doing them. Hopefully we can go quicker. Uh-oh. I feel like I just got on the clock somewhere. No. Oh, here we go. Found it. Okay. Cali Jim, got you. And what do you think, TJ? Do you think it? See, I guess like on the phone, probably I guess a little easier to see the pics, but like I have it up on my TV and I can see it like really easily. So I mean, I get it. All depends on I guess where it is, man. But yeah, that does look solid though on TikTok. Oh man, took Josh Sweating right in front of me. Sucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. Let's see it, Frizzy friend. Let's see it, bro. Okay. Frizzy friend, who's gonna take Najee? Someone will, right? I know someone's going to. Yeah, and I got 9 IDP guys, so I'm feeling good about that. All right. Yeah, now I need more offensive guys. I got like pretty much all my IDP guys. TJ said for some reason the board looks crisper and easier to read on TikTok, even on the smaller layout. Interesting. Look on the other stream that I have on YouTube. Tell me if it looks the same there. Yeah, because you know what's crazy? It's like it's the exact same screen that I'm using for like the exact same board is the same like window on every single like screen. So like yeah, it's interesting. I wonder if it's because it's just being sideways because you have to turn the phone sideways. And stick it straight up your candy ass. Hey, trades and waivers. What up, bro? Vegas is the 22nd of August. August 22nd. And dude, you guys got to make it, man. It is going to be the shit. I mean, it's pretty much it's like about $500 out of pocket for everything as far as the event, the venue, the food, the drinks, the weed, all that shit is $500. And for like the partying with Ricky Williams and getting multiple, you can bring as many items as you want. They'll sign them all. And I'm working on trying to find a place that we can get jerseys and other things. Oh, let's see it, TJ. Oh, interesting. Interesting. And you know what? I can play around with, so I guess I feel like I need to make my screen a little bit smaller or like move everything up. Okay. Because yeah, on TikTok, yeah, it definitely looks like you can see more of the board. Huh, interesting. And I didn't see the first picture when you sent it. I didn't see your the what's it called? I didn't see that in the message. Hell yeah, dude. Shoot me a text just so I don't forget because I'm smoking a bunch right now. Just shoot me a text and say when you get time, let me know about Vegas and I'll send you the info. But yeah, that's the it's the 22nd though, because I know the timing's important. That's a Saturday. And for anybody who's there on Friday, I'm planning a dope ass dinner at one of the best views. One of the spots with one of the best views in Vegas. I'm not covering everybody's meal because it's one of those meals where it's like could be like $100 to $500 depending on how much you ball out with like what you eat. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Thanks, bro. Frizzy Fran said it was gonna take Najee, but talk myself out of it. Just get him later. You can still get him. And I know I still need one or two more IDPs. Still a lot of good ones here. There we go. Definitely be able to get 2 out of all those guys I put in the queue. See, offensive guys I'm a little worried about. All right, let's lock down Horton. Here's a who. Marco said 500 shrimp sounds like a proper meal, man. I graded myself. It's a B plus, A minus QBs, B plus RBs, B plus wide receiver tight ends, B plus IDP starters, and B for the IDP bench. All right. Let's see if it matches up. All right. Let's see how the rest of this shapes out here. Let's see. Wacko Flacco. Devin White, man, he was such a steal last year. It's kind of like same thing as like here where he's not on a squad yet. Here we go, Johnny. Dulcich. Okay. I guess while I got everybody, if you guys are trying to lower the amount of money that you pay for cable and watching all the fights and watching every what's it called? Every football game and basketball game and baseball game. Yeah, man, you guys got to get on the streaming service with me. It's only $40 that gets you literally everything. I mean, all the pay-per-views, um, every cable channel known to man. And it's got the different like regions and stuff as well. So, like, if you want to see like certain news channels, like that's like local to you, and all the movies, all the TV shows, it's like cable plus every single app plus pay-per-views, like all in one. And it's only $40 a month. So message me just anywhere you message me, and just tell me to let you know about the TV deal. And it's literally the best thing going, man. Saves me so much money month after month, and I've been on it for about 4 years now, and then kind of been pushing it for a few years. What do we got? 5 picks in front of me. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, sure enough, got it in. And trades and waivers, you should do a fast draft dynasty. Nah, I've already tried it before. I knew it was going to be a bad idea because you can't trade, man, and that's like the most. Especially you. You want a dynasty draft where you can't trade the draft picks because you're one of the ones who's going the most trade crazy with those. Like it just eliminates like the most fun part of a dynasty draft because trading is for sure like the most fun part of a dynasty draft. Oh shit, TJ said need only 2 more to fill the 179 slow draft. Dude, that one filled hella fast. There you go. We'll go pull this one up. It's because it's Django. Django. Dang it, are you sure? Dude, we might have more. Let's see. See, Magic Man. K Faz. Ronky. Original. Lay low. Brown. Nah, man, we're filled, and Crispy just joined. Boom. We're filled. Dude, I'm just gonna open up the next slow draft right now. It's gonna be the Hateful Eight. This was the Quentin Tarantino territory. I still got a lot of time in between this and my next pick. Django. Yeah, I've got that whole movie on the silver screen breakdowns. And that's definitely one of the driving forces. What's everybody's favorite Quentin Tarantino movie? Throw it in the chat. And if you can't decide, and there's like two of them, throw both of them in. Create a good topic of discussion while we're BSing here. Uh-oh. 1:55 on the clock. Oh, yeah. Brown, you're on the clock in 1:55. All right, making its way back. But this is the only way we're gonna hit 420 is if I go super hard with filling the slow drafts. We already have more than 100 slow drafts. The fast drafts are eventually gonna catch up and take over, like which one's in the lead. But for now, so many slow drafts have been filling. And it's always when there's like 3 or 4 spots left, and I'm like, come on, join, and we'll start drafting today. If everyone just saw that and just jumped in every time they saw it, dude, we'd literally be doing 2 or 3 slow drafts every single day, at least starting them. I know it gets a little crazy. There's so many drafts going on at once. All right, let's see how many people join in on the Hateful Eight draft. Let's see if we can fill it right now. There's enough people filling right now who do slow drafts that we could do it, and I'll jump in it also. So we could just start drafting like right meow for like multiples of them. TJ jumped in. All right, back to me. Let's get it. How many IDPs do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's way too many. No, it's just enough. Just enough. Frizzy fan said, phone died, you're back. TJ said, dusk till dawn. Yeah, I mean, I know that he helped with that, but that's not, I guess I don't consider that a Quentin Tarantino film. I know he acted in it. I know that he directed parts of it. But yeah, I guess I don't consider that one a Quentin Tarantino film. And here we go, last pick for me, and then I'm going to start doing the grades. And Marco's Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, Reservoir Dogs, probably easier to answer, which I don't like, right? I mean, well, and then that's what I meant, like the favorite. I guess I did say which ones do you like, but I guess what would be your favorite Yeah. For me, it's Jackie Brown. And TJ said paid. Wasn't sure if I was officially. For sure. Frizzy Fran said it's okay to grade mine a D+. I'm good with it. Okay, so here we go. We're going with okay. Frizzy Fran, writing Clockwork Orange, directing Inglourious Bastards. Yeah. All right. Johnny joined the 180 as well. Let's go. Or no, he was telling Johnny. Dave just joined right now. Even though Dave's not here, he's in the draft, baby. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Smokey, Burrow, and Caleb. I'm gonna call that an A-. And Johnny said, if I leave the draft, draft the Apple crash. Man, it sucks. Marco says, still haven't seen all of his movies yet. Still missing Death Proof, Hateful Eight, and the newer one, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, for sure. So would you watch any, like if I did any watch-alongs, like, because I could do them on Patreon. Those would be pretty cool. I could do them live, or they could just be uploaded. Like would you tune in to some of those? Because I know a lot of people haven't seen all of his new ones, and you know that just, I mean, they're all awesome. Okay. Running backs: Judkins, Price, Gainwell. Yuck. Feel like I got to call that a C. Okay, so I mean, you were up 2, and now that's down 3. So now you're down 1 officially. Wide receivers: Chase, Igbuka, Tet, and Pitts, Metcalf. And Frizzy Fran said, I've seen every Tarantino film, so I'd chat. Hell yeah, dude. Man, and yeah, and even just the Tarantino ones in general, like doing podcasts on those, like I feel like I could talk for hours and hours and hours on each one. But yeah, totally. Yeah. And seeing for something like that, it's like I can't be live on YouTube. I mean, I'm trying to do it on TikTok, but like I got to get like way more people. Like there's only a couple hundred people on TikTok on the movie channel. So like even going live, like man, it's just like tough. But like if people would watch on Patreon, or if people would watch on Rumble, Rumble would be cool, because Rumble we could do super chats and stuff on Rumble, so you guys could still support. All right, more and more people are joining. We got 4 people in so far, and I'll take that last spot as well. So we're filling this one up quick. Okay. So the wide receiver score, I'm not mad at Igbuka being the number 2, but I feel like you did draft him a little early. And Dan said Kill Bill was epic, bro. And that, yeah, man, that what's it called? The extended version where it's like 1 and 2 mixed in. There's a couple deleted scenes that they kind of like mixed in there as well. Man, that one's awesome. We have that one on like nightly usually, because like a 4-hour movie. And yeah, man, Kill Bill's epic. And Marco said, okay, sure, Jackie Brown is dope too. Totally forgot about that one. Yeah, it's just different, you know? Like, I mean, I love Samuel L. Jackson, like in that movie, just like, his character is just like is so awesome, man. I can't get over how good he plays that character, and because it's a lot of different ranges of emotions that he's like portraying, and yeah, it's nuts, man. I love that movie. Love that movie. But yeah, they're all awesome. Like there's not one Quentin Tarantino movie that I don't like. I mean, even Desperado, where he was just like an actor, like in that, you know, like him and Paul Rodriguez. I mean, their collabs have been awesome. I think I'm going to call, man, it's either an A- or a B+. Like that's what I'm kind of fringing on for this, Smokey. It's either an A- or a B+. And man, I think we're gonna call it a B+. All right, sounds good, Frizzy Fran. We'll catch you later, bro. And yeah, shoot me a message or whatever. If you look in the what's it called? In the pin post, my cell number should be in there. If not, just text me. Yeah, if you want to get into a slow draft, we got those as well. I'm gonna call that a B+, Smokey. And then the IDP. So oh wait, what the hell? I didn't even realize that I had scrolled down already. So the IDP, let me see. You're even right now going in with the IDP, and you got Roquan, Olakun, Quay Walker, Cam Curl, and Jihad Campbell. I mean, that's really solid. Like maybe Jihad I'd want as a number 6 instead of a number 5. But I think even with all those guys, man, it's either an A, or a B+. Because Cam Curl's great, but he's still not an A player. Like he's an A player at the DB spot, but when we're talking overall IDP, I mean, he's not an A player. He's like a B. It's like a B+ player, and Jihad Campbell's like a B player. But like those other guys are like all A- players. So you know, I think we're gonna lean on the A-. You got more A- players than you got B+ and B- players. So yeah, we're gonna call it an A-. So that's gonna go up 2. So yeah, it's up 2 total. So 87. I mean, that's a solid B. That is a solid B right there. 87. There we go. Johnny said when De Niro shoots Bridget Fonda, dude. That's hilarious. And we've all been there for sure. I mean, that like I swear it's like that scene, and then the follow-up with Samuel L. Jackson. Like, dude, chef's kiss, man. Because like, dude, he told her, he was like, just don't say anything, okay? Just don't say anything. Don't say anything. And she did. And like Lou is boom. And then he has to go back for the extra one to make sure. And then so fucking funny when he's explaining it to Samuel L. Jackson, because he's like, he knows how bad she is. And he was like, man, she was busting my balls, man. She was like, is it down this aisle, Lewis? Is it down that aisle, Lewis? And I just couldn't take it anymore. And he's like, what happened? He's like, I shot her. Like, you shot her twice. You shot her twice. It's like, you couldn't just hit her. He's like, I could, but like, who knows? You know her. And then the whole stuff with Chris Rock in the beginning, like, dude, that scene with Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock, man, like, dude, so awesome. So awesome, man. And it's crazy how like star-studded the cast is, but like, like at the time they're not necessarily like, like Chris Tucker, like, yeah, I mean, he did Friday already, but like, it was like, this was like the next thing after Friday, I think. Like, I don't know if it was like that or like the Fifth Element or whatever, but this like brought him back to being like a normal person. Fifth Element took him way off the rails. And Marco said, or wait, let me see. First, Inglourious Bastards, Django Unchained are fucking great for sure, dude. And like, man, and then it's so awesome. Have you guys seen the Quentin Tarantino documentary? It's called like the Quentin 8 or something like that. So good. Like that would be one that would be worth like me streaming also, because like that's like it's such a sick documentary. It's like everybody except Quentin Tarantino. It's like so many different actors, and they're going through like each movie and they're like breaking it down and giving experiences and stuff. And man, it's an awesome doc. And yeah, Django is freaking awesome. Django's like damn near 2 movies, the way that everything like plays out. And then Inglourious Bastard's awesome, man. The Bear Jew in the beginning, like dude, that like hearing them talk about it, like he said that like there was like 5 days in a row where he was supposed to go do that scene and they just had him waiting in that cave. And he was like just working out and just like trying to get into the mode. And he said it was like 5 days in a row where he kept acting like he was going to get to him, but never did. And then when he finally got to him, he was like, I was ready. I was ready. And he said, does True Romance and Natural Born Killers count? Well, I'm going to say no. He has his fingerprints all over it. He wrote the screenplay, but they changed things as well. Like, so that's like another thing that like we got to remember, like with those ones, like, cause I like them. Like, I really like them, you know, but Quentin Tarantino himself, he even said he's not the biggest fan of it because of how they changed it. So in True Romance, what's his name? Christian Slater, he died in Quentin Tarantino's version, and they did it linear. He did it non-linear, like Pulp Fiction, where it kept like, you know, jumping around and stuff, and Reservoir Dogs. Like that was his style. Same with Natural Born Killers. Like he was jumping around, you know, to different spots. So I'm not, yeah. So I mean, even though I really like those movies, like they're awesome. Like I don't call them Quentin Tarantino movies though. Like the movies that I call Quentin Tarantino are the 9 that he directed and wrote. The other ones, like I said, I'm a fan of every single movie that he has his fingerprints on. I mean, he even has his fingerprints on Sin City. You know, he directed the one scene where it's like the dude's tripping and tripping in the car, and like he shoots him in the head or like whatever the hell it was. And yeah, a fan of all those for sure. TJ said, after reviewing Reservoir Dogs is my favorite. Every time I hear stuck in the middle of you, it makes me think of the scene with Michael Madsen. I mean, dude, it's crazy, man. Oh, you want to know a cool fact? You know, the blade that Michael Madsen uses in Reservoir Dogs, that's the same blade that Beatrix Kiddo uses to break out when she was buried alive. Exact same knife. How fucking cool is that? And Michael Madsen, like he said, he doesn't dance. He was like, you know, that's John Travolta. He would have been doing a way different dance, you know, than me. But he said, he was like, can you just like play the music and I'll just go with the flow. And so he said they blasted the music. And so he's actually listening. You know, a lot of times it doesn't happen like that because they add the music in after. But Quentin Tarantino already knew what music he wanted at that exact spot. So he was able to, you know, play the music for him, so he knew exactly what he was dancing to and stuff. True Romance, #1 movie of all time. I mean, dude, True Romance is a really dope movie. And dude, the cast, man, the cast, insane. And dude, imagine like how pissed Quentin Tarantino was that he had to sell that, because there's just so much going on. He couldn't, nobody wanted him to direct, like at all. Like he had to do a movie where the budget was so low that he could actually direct it. And that's why it's like 90% of that movie happens in that warehouse, you know, like that's why Reservoir Dogs, why he was able to do that. I mean, it's so little that actually happens outside of the warehouse. Khaled Gem, I wasn't thinking I should have drafted St. Brown and and beat the Brown to the Brown squad. Yeah. And he said, but the movie is damn near perfect. Yeah, I mean, for sure. For sure. And I mean, you know, and even that, like, even with Quentin Tarantino's version where Christian Slater dies, I don't even know if that would have been better, you know, because it made you feel all good inside when they when they got rid of that. And dude, the scene with Dennis Hopper and Christian Walker, like, dude, like, man, just freaking awesome. And Giant said, first time I ever smoked weed was out of a Honey Bear bong, and we made it because of Phil's Honey Bear bong. Nice. And Crispy said, Neighbors or JJ Dynasty startup at the 2-4. Shit, I think I'd be on the JJ side, man. It almost seems like stealing at that point in the dynasty league, because think about like every year before this, he's a first rounder. Every year before this, he's like going in the first round. All right, Cali Jam, Darnold and Shaw. Makes me nervous. I'm called a B minus. That's still pretty solid though. Running backs: Jonathan Taylor, Chase Brown, Chuba Hubbard, J.K. Dobbins. Solid. Yeah, Floyd. Yeah. Brad Pitt's character on the couch. Yeah. Dude, Brad Pitt being in that movie, like Brad Pitt being the guy on the couch, like how cool is that? Just for that movie, Brad Pitt is the guy on the couch. I think I'm gonna give this an A minus for the running backs. So what do we got? B minus and A minus. So you're up one. Wide receivers: AJ Brown, Pickens, Devontae Adams, Michael Wilson's really solid. I'm called a B plus, so up another one. IDP: Brooks, Campbell, Gray, Hutchinson, Eric Wilson. I'll call that an A. Yeah. So that's up 3. So that's up 5 total. And so that's a 90. Nice. Okay. Let me see. Who else asked for a grade? Who else asked for a grade? Throw it in the chat, 'cause I'm not sure who it was. But throw it in there. Is that what he said? You like Dags? Do you know that he worked on the script Crimson Tide and The Rock? No, did not know that. Yeah, for me, I mean, there's a couple go-to directors for me. Quentin Tarantino, obviously the first. I feel like Quentin Tarantino's like first for everybody. Robert Rodriguez is in that mix. Kevin Smith is in that mix because Dan, which team are you? I can't remember. Warhammer, right? Are you the Warhammer, Dan? Yeah, okay, cool. All right. I'll throw yours in next. There you go. Okay. Two of the biggest dad movies of the 90s. Okay, from Snatch. I don't remember that. Snatch was dope when it came out. Yeah, 4 times at the $5 theater. Yeah. Brad Pitt was in. Is that Brad Pitt? I can't remember. I don't think that I've seen Snatch. I remember like now that you're saying it, like I'm getting this vivid memory of like the box cover, because I used to work at a DVD store back in the day. So it's like my brain is like clogged with like DVD covers. Like I can just like see them sometimes. And yeah, Brad Pitt was the boxer. Okay, yeah. And then like I just remember he was like in the middle and he had like a hat on, like the box cover, and then it said Snatch at the top, and it was like red and white lines or something, right? That like went down, something like that. But yeah, never seen it. Never actually seen that one. Didn't know it either. Read it and rewrote it, the scene according to the Aunt Wiki? Okay. Brad was Mickey in the Gypsy Bear Knuckle Fighter. Okay. And Jason Statham was the lead. Okay. Said he was the most emotion he's ever shown in a movie. Okay. And he smiled twice. That's the most emotion that he showed, smiling twice. That's hilarious. Okay, here we go. Warhammer. Thanks for joining, bro. And did you do any of these last year, Warhammer? I cannot remember have you done any this year? Was this your first one? I cannot remember because I know you're in the dynasties, right? But yeah, we got to get you in more of these. We got to get you in more of these. And because yeah, especially we need more peeps who are on TikTok. Okay, first year, nice, yeah, bro. And what a year to get in, because we're gonna have more drafts this year than ever before. I mean, we're on our way to 420 drafts right now, and the slow drafts have been filling very often, and we've been doing these fast drafts like 1 or 2 a night. And yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. Big prize when we get to 420 divisions. It's gonna be a $13,000 first place prize. There's gonna be 6 teams that win over $1,000, and top 100 are in the money. Yeah. Okay. QB's first, T-Law and Bo Nix. That's like fringing on a B plus and a B right there. Because Bo Nix still kind of a B to me. T-Law's like a B plus to me. I think we're just I think we're gonna even it out. And Giants Alex, we post the 180 in the chat of this league. Yeah. Yeah, hold on one sec. And Johnny, did you get into the True Romance division? That's one that we just started. It's a slow draft. I don't think you did. Dang it. All right, hold on. She's using the wrong keyboard. Didn't copy it. Okay. And yeah, dude, we're already halfway full. Already halfway full. Okay, Warhammer. So I'm gonna call it a B. We're kind of it's gonna kind of average out to a B there. I kind of grade down. Oh shit, Cali Jam. Did I not give the full grade? No, yeah, I said 90, right? It was up 5. Okay. Hampton, Warren, Harvey. It's ugly. I mean, outside of Hampton, anyways. I'm gonna call that a C plus, and like Hampton is the one bringing it up to a C plus. Let's see though with the wide receivers: JSN, Higgins, Burden, Wandale, and Fanning. Tight ends also. Was Sam with his QBs? Okay, yeah, I had to grade it down because Bo Nix is still a B to me. He's got the potential, but he also we got to see it a little bit. We got to see it a little bit. Man, is that an A minus or a B plus? That's what I'm debating on right here. I think I'm going to give it an A minus. And obviously JSN has a big actually no, I got to give it a B plus because you only have one A player in there. Even though Higgins and Burden are like B plus players to me. Yeah, we'll call it a B plus. See, that's what's tough. If they're both B pluses, yeah, it's got to be an A minus. Yeah, it has to level out. So yeah, A minus. So going into the IDP, it is you are at. Let me see. What did we say? It was a B, C plus. So that's down 2. And then A minus, that's up 2. So you're at even right now at 85. And the IDP, Fred Warner, Jared Verse, Hamilton, Derwin James, and Terrell Bernard. So Fred Warner is a decent pick there. You want to kind of load up on like the inside linebackers. The edge rushers are good. I mean, those like Verse, he's not a bad pick. Hamilton and Derwin James, not bad picks. I mean, they're real solid. You just want to get more inside linebackers inside your top 5. So I think I'm going to give that a B total for the IDP. And so that keeps you even. So you're at 85 total. That's a solid B right there. 85 total. I said, no, I took a few weeks off from the slows. Yeah, for sure. And that 174 literally just filled today. And that I didn't know that you were a fan of True Romance like that, or I would have told you about it. Because I know some people like getting into the divisions of the movies that they really like. But yeah, that's why I was super excited with this tournament, how we keep going more and more, because like just more and more movies that I get to mention. And Dan said, yeah, I figured my RBs was lacking. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, Hampton was good, but yeah, I mean, Warren and Harvey, I mean, they're kind of like C players, as of right now. So do they have potential? For sure. For sure they have potential. But yeah, kind of the bottom of the spectrum with when it comes to like just the first and second string RBs, because Warren, I guess we don't even know if he's going to be the first or second. I'm sure it's going to be a big workload between him and Rico. And then Harvey and JK, I mean, I feel like it's going to be a kind of a split between them as well. Marco said the name Knicks just gives me bad vibes. Yeah, for sure. Like, you remember the guy Buster Douglas? Was that his name? Or Buster something that the Chargers drafted? I can't even remember what the hell his last name was, because, yeah, Buster Douglas was the boxer. But I can't remember what his name was, but it was Buster something. And, dude, of course it's the Chargers that takes a Buster in round one. Like, what are they thinking? Like, I mean, nothing good is coming from a dude whose first name is Buster that everyone's been calling him his whole life. Like, he shouldn't even be drafted in the first round. Dude's a buster, and he didn't do anything. He was a huge bust. And Dan, I can't remember. Did you first find me on TikTok? Because I'm trying to like label who all came in from TikTok. Because obviously you're there right now, but I can't remember if you found me on TikTok or if you just saw me there after you got into drafts. I cannot remember. Crispy said he would have given me an F for that team. You're damn right I would have. Cali Jam said, how many people joined the 151 Dynasty, the new one so far? Let me see. Good question, Aquato. Six spots open as of now. And I put it in a handful of those leagues or whatever, but that was kind of it. I didn't even share it on Patreon or like anything like that. Marco says it's like drafting someone whose name is Dan Druff or Jock Strap. Got to think of like all the Bart Simpson. That'd be a good montage. I'm sure there is one. Dan said, I found you on TikTok, but my buddy introduced me to your Dynasty Leagues in 2024. Okay, nice. I couldn't remember how it all worked out, but I knew you'd been around the Dynasty Leagues for a while. Nice. And that was Cell Block 6. Was he the one who, like the other Frizzy Fran, who was drafting? But yeah, man, we need more and more people are coming in from TikTok now. So that's like super cool. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. More and more people. So just in this draft, Thick Brick, he came in from TikTok. Well, and I guess he's the only one besides you guys who was in this one, but yeah, super good that TikTok is, we're getting the whole TikTok community kind of forming as well. All right, College Jam said thanks. I'll jump in. Rusty Nichols. Johnny, I only did 2 startups last year, so I have room for more redrafts. Anyone wants to help me repeat and join the IDP 3 QB of the Debo leagues? Yeah, man. Coming for you, bro. We are coming for you. Because, man, my team was good in the Debo league. Your team was just better. Your team was just better. Yeah, Cali Jam, lot of new faces. I mean, you got a couple repeat offenders in there. I mean, Laylo Lyle, obviously in some of these drafts with us. Stoner, who's in this draft, he joined. But yeah, besides that, I mean, it's kind of all guys, I think, who just joined this year, like in drafts. I'm pretty sure. Marco said my favorite is crisp P bacon with the middle initial. Yeah, I like it. I'm trying to think of some of the Bart Simpson ones, but like none are really coming to mind. Johnny said my team was like a 6-man league. It said team at the team in the Debo. By the end, I lost twice and got one of those players back later on. Yeah, it sucked, man. Like there was a couple games where just in the middle of the season where like I lost close games because of like a couple fluky like players, and sucked, man, because that was like totally the difference between me competing more with you. Because yeah, it was like 2 games that I lost, and that like really messed me up, man. I lost 2 big time players, and like that kind of messed up on who I needed to on how I needed to build with those future wins. Yeah, bend over. Classic. All right, let's smoke another one.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
Let's see. Smoke some jungle juice. Yeah, Amanda, hug and kiss. Yeah. Classics. Ben's wife. I leaned over and their son Neil. Marco, Anita Ho. Yeah. And her cousin Anita Bath. All right. Thanks for coming through, guys. As always, smoke this bowl with the crew. And yeah, definitely got to get some movie podcasts going, because I mean, I feel like movies are like my fun outlet. I feel like fantasy football is like such a job now for me. I mean, obviously it's super fun, like especially because like I don't do a lot of the boring like content that I really don't like to do. Like I just do the fun stuff with you guys. That's why I've just been doing a lot of the drafts, but it's actually been working out well because we're just filling drafts faster because more people coming in from TikTok, more people just finding, but yeah, the movie podcast, like that's that's where I really feel like I have fun, because yeah, totally been into movies long before I was into fantasy football, that's for sure. Lost Bijan twice in the Debo. Only 2 losses until the championship. Oh man. Crispy said thanks for all the donations, losers. Fucking Crispy. All right, here we go. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, Crispy got second place last year, so you can definitely talk some trash. My team barely came in like 50th place or some shit like that, so nothing to brag about from mine. It was such bullshit, man. Like I don't even really remember who was on my teams at this point now, but I remember I had a handful of teams. I did really well in week 16. I think I had 2 teams that finished inside the top 10. One of them finished second. And then both those teams flopped. Both of them flopped in week 17. Crispy ball money, yeah. Giants have done that before. Work doing something you love, and then you have it, lose its luster, and then it just becomes work. Yeah, and obviously fantasy football, like no matter what, like I had like the things that aren't fun sometimes are, just dealing with drama and leagues or whatever, like having to research, things, having to be the middleman or whatever, things like that. Like those are the unfun things about what I do. But man, I love fucking drafting. Like, dude, you'll never hear me like be sad about a draft or like whatever. Like, I mean, because I'm sure I could always give up my spot to someone else to draft, but it's just it's so fun to draft, man. I love it. And then being in the leagues and stuff, like, dude, I love it. I love it. So it hasn't lost its lackluster for me, not at all. But it's just I've always loved movies, always loved cinema, TV series, just like, you know, I feel like I was raised by the television, you know. I mean, I'm a millennial, like most of like some of you guys, not most of you guys, like some of you guys, and like raised by the boob tube, man. I feel like I got way more advice from like Carl Winslow and Alan Matthews than I like ever got from my dad. I'm sure a lot can relate. The TV, man, it was always there for us. Whew. All right. Time to shut everything down. Shut down Instagram first. We'll shut down Patreon second. What the hell? Peace out, Patreon. The vertical, the